Hello and welcome. This is a bit of a weird video coming from me considering I just do gaming, but I'm doing something new on this new channel. I'm going to start drawing. I don't know what, but I know what I'm drawing today. We got a load of Pokemon up on the wheel, spun the wheel, whatever it was. I drew that Pokemon. You'll soon see what that Pokemon is. But I kind of wanted just to record this for two reasons. One, saying, welcome, this is the drawing channel. Well, technically three things. Second one, I am C for Cheeky. This is just a different channel to upload different content. And three, if my voice sounds weird, I'm sorry. I have been plagued with a cold, I think. Either that or flu. I've been plagued with something and it's making my voice go weird. But hope you enjoy the video regardless. And I'll see you in the next drawing, wherever that may be. So I've loaded up the wheel. And I put some Pokemon on that I kind of felt like drawing. At the time, I don't feel like drawing any of these now. But first, we got Larvitar, we got Psyduck, we got a shiny of choice, which means I can pick a Pokemon, but I have to use the shiny colours palette. We got Ralts, we got Magnemite, we got Goomy, we got Toxtricity, and we got Onix. And we got Magnemite. So I'll be drawing Magnemite. So, first off, I had to get the body of Magnemite. And I can't use the grid circle thing. I don't know what you call it. But I can't do it. So I ended up just freestyling it. Just going freehand. Because I was like, eventually, I'll get the right circle I want. And I did eventually get the right circle I want. So I tried again for the eye. Same technique, but I did use the grid. Kind of. I followed it and then I didn't follow it, if that makes sense. I use it as an outline, if you want. I guess it is what it is, but you know what I mean. I don't follow it accordingly. But we've got the eye shape. But then it was time to draw the screws. They were interesting, I'd say. Because I had the right shape, but I had to get rid of the thick lines. Because the bolts on Magnemite do not have thick lines. But this did have thick lines, so I had to get rid of that. And also it looked like an oval, not a circle, so I had to fix that as well. But after I fixed that, it was time to add the dents in the screws. I don't know what you call them. They're just the dents, aren't they? So I had a little play around with them, and then I had to get the right shape, because anyone who knows me in drawing, proportions just, I can't do them. But with a bit of luck, I'll get better at them. And I think I am slowly getting better, which is always helpful. But I added both the screws onto Magnemite, and then it was time to draw the magnets. I thought these would be difficult, but they're actually relatively easy to draw. They took for me first try, and I was pretty happy with the result. So copied the layer to get both, obviously, put them on each side of Magnemite, removed the edges of the magnet so that they were built into Magnemite. Then I drew, I don't know what this is called. Is it an antenna or is this just a big screw? Whatever you want to call it, I drew it. And I added a nice smiley face eye. But then it was time for every artist's favourite part. Colouring in. Don't we all love colouring in? The poles on the magnet, I'll be honest, I think I made them a bit too vibrant, but I'm not. They look good. As long as they're red and blue, you're fine. Unless you want to do a custom colour. But trying to get the colours for the magnets, the screws, and Magnemite's body, words cannot explain the pain that goes into colour theory. I distinctly remember one of my friends waffling to me about saying colour theory is the worst thing that's ever happened to them, and I remember sitting there, because I did not have my drawing tablet at the time, I only had my colouring pencils, and I was like, I can kind of back that, because colouring with pencils is painful. But then I got my drawing tablet and I realised They are so true. Colour theory is arguably the worst part of drawing. I think, as a collective group, the majority of people say colour theory's their weak spot. I'd say for me, it's probably proportions. If I can't get proportions right, I don't know why, but I think if I tried to draw this Magnemite a couple weeks back, I think it would look a lot different and not like Magnemite. So to have the right proportion for Magnemite, I was really happy. But I added all the colours, I added some shading, and then realised they all overlap at one part on the head, and I thought that doesn't look right. Tried it again, still didn't look right. Added shading on the magnet, which will eventually become irrelevant. Got rid of the reference images, and then started to layer everything before realising this Magnemite looks shocking with shading. So I got rid of all the shading, redid it all, which I think was a very good call. It looks a lot better now. But after that, I started to add all the layers together, make sure everything overlapped properly, all the colours went well. And as you can see, the reflection on the magnets, they don't exist anymore. I don't know what layer took them, but they don't exist anymore. So apparently there's no magnet reflection. But after rescaling it, I decided to add a background because I feel like a white background is just too plain. I don't really like it. But I had to get rid of a few things. Colour in the eye, because I completely forgot that backgrounds do that. I didn't colour in the eye previously, so I had to do that. But then I decided to add the finishing touches. I always, with my Pokemon drawings, like to add the dex number that they have. So I googled what that was. Magnemite is number 81 in the national dex, but it wouldn't really matter. It's 81 regardless. It's in Kanto. So I added number 1. I like to underline the dex entry number. I don't know why. It's a bad habit, but it just feels right. I feel like if I didn't underline it, it'd just be some random... I mean, it kind of is just a random number, but you know. Oh well, added my signature at the bottom, because as you do. And there's the final product. I am very happy how this turned out. And if you want to suggest anything in the comments, let me know what you want me to draw next. Or a list of Pokemon, or a list of anything really, that you want me to put in a wheel, and I'll try and draw that. Keyword try. Because I'm surprised I can draw this so well. But thank you for watching. If you have watched throughout this, which if you have, I salute you. You have an iron will. But that's all from me. Hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next drawing, whatever that may be. Take care. Bye-bye.